One customer for you to
I
be
know. I could have made so much
We'd
money.
all be rich.
I could have made so much money.
We all could take turns.
Yes.
Because it's 2025.
That's right. It's progressive up in this motherfucker, right?
Exactly. No discrimination.
Ooh, shit. Welcome back. It is part 2 of the Topless Tuesday up here in the motherfucking Tip Rail podcast. Numero dos with our fucking special guest on the microphone in the studio. That is Angelique sitting across from me. Angelique, say hi to the listeners. Part 2.
Hello.
Yeah. Welcome back. Another fucking Tuesday in this motherfucking house. We do appreciate everybody that's out there in the listener land. Send us a fucking email. Again, you know, get a hairy nipple pic. Right?
I got one. It was great.
See what I'm saying?
It is saved in my phone.
The Tip Rail podcast.
As like your
I want
background.
to know. But I want to know whose it is.
Well, it's a mystery.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, there's no mystery about it. You guys have
There
your
is.
shirts off. I'm looking.
I know. Okay, well then you're gonna have to compare the picture to the nipple.
A nipple
I know.
lineup.
A nipple
Yes.
lineup.
Fucking
Ooh.
Cinderella in this bitch. She's got the right nipple. One would be the golden nipple of the month.
I'm not certain which one you got because it's random. But you know, if you pull it up and you can compare it side by side, I'm sure we got plenty more to fucking talk about. But again, if you want a hairy nipple
What was
pic,
the size of the
hit us
areola?
up.
I don't know.
We're talking
I'll-
salami.
Did it look
Pepperoni?
I'll see if I can find
Saucer
it. 'Cause
plate?
I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, I can't
Did it-
remember.
did it-
'cause
Because
like
I
a-
need to
did it
like
have
collect them
braille?
all.
Gotta catch 'em all,
Yes.
nipple mon.
Yes.
Goddamn
Yes.
Could come out with a calendar.
right.
12 nipples.
12 months of
Nipple
nipples.
Christmas.
Oh, you could put tiny little like Santa hat on.
We can just dress them up all festive like for each
Halloween.
holiday. you
Oh,
know?
that'd be so cute.
Yeah. Little leprechaun with fucking little boots coming up here for March, you know?
Jesus.
So, I mean, it's
You
over
got a
the rainbow.
rainbow from one side to the other.
Yes.
That's it. That's the next tattoo around my fourth fucking nipple.
Oh my
Is that your chest piece, Adam?
Oh,
I would just get a little
God.
tiny one right around the fourth nipple, like right over, right here. You see right here?
No,
Okay,
to go from the third
So
to
you
the
just got
fourth.
different like nations hats, like
Oh
a
my
sombrero,
God.
dude,
a top hat.
Oh, here
a
it is.
fedora.
I wanted to put a map of the United
Whose
States.
nipple?
Oh boy,
That's
wow,
mine.
that's mine.
It's not ginger
That's
enough.
yours?
Yes.
Woo!
Ah,
All right, Dave.
does it look like
Need
it?
yours.
Does it look like it in
Special.
real life?
John.
Do they look the same? I don't know. I had to take
don't
that
know,
picture
but-
at an awkward angle.
Yeah,
So
it was very, yeah.
they look
It was
better
very
in
hard.
person, don't they?
It's
Like
very
you know.
hard. It's very hard to try to take pictures.
Oh shit! Speaking of, okay, all right,
Wait,
this
now
is
what-
fucking.
what's hard?
Hang on. I gotta get a fucking natural
hard?
reaction. I have to get a natural reaction because a lot of people know me. I have a few new tattoos. You haven't seen this, but I have an
yes.
ode to the dancers, and you are the
Aw.
one. You get to witness it firsthand. So check this fucker out.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Is it on your ass?
Nope.
Oh my God.
That is
That is a tramp stamp.
Oh.
It's formerly known as a tramp stamp. It is a lower middle back tattoo.
But
of
it's
a-
not
This
not
motherfucker's
complete
nowhere
until you
near
have
your
the
middle.
tribal.
Oops, sorry. Ooh, shit.
You have to have the tribal around it. Then it'll be complete.
Yes, you're right. I need two
What are you,
tribal
fucking
fucking
Sunrise
pieces.
now?
Or
I
flowers
mean, you
or
know,
something.
I wanted to know. I
No,
had
then
to,
you would need like 18 names crossed out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Boom.
it's like fucking
more
scratching
faces.
names out with a Sharpie. But so like, I had to know what it felt
Just
like.
down the leg.
It literally, it was like
Oh, I
that
know,
at one
yeah,
point.
it
It was
was.
bad.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
it's like, what do you cover it up with? A black square?
It's
yeah.
just a Sharpie
I
X.
mean, there was one.
Next.
There
you
was,
were the weakest link. Goodbye.
Do you remember the 2x4 with tits? Anybody?
Yes.
Okay, so she was her
Oh
name?
my God.
So she
She took
fuck.
me to
she
the mall
had
with
some
her.
fucking dude's name tattooed on her 6 fucking
Yes,
times,
yep.
and that fucking she got another one, and then the pastry chef was like, "Fuck you, get out!" Like
Yep.
I told you to stop doing that, and she wouldn't stop it. So
Yeah, she took me to the mall with her one time and stole a bunch of bras and stuff from Victoria's
Oh,
Secret. And
yeah.
I didn't know until we were already out of the, because I was out the door and
Mm-hmm.
she was walking out and the alarms are sounding. Well, they can't do anything though.
Yeah,
They
nobody
can't
can
chase
run
or
after
anything.
you.
So
Yeah.
she walks out and I'm like, dude, what the hell? She goes, oh, it's fine. I got you some stuff too. I was like, I don't want it. I mean,
Boosters.
I did take it.
Yeah,
I did
fuck yeah.
at work. I waited till we got to work, and I
Right,
was like,
right.
"You can wait till we get there. You can take the tags off. I will take them once everything is off of it, and then
Yeah.
I have like, it's
Equal
not on me."
opportunity and little fucking
They were
side
expensive
rail.
ones too. They were like $120 bras. I got them for free.
Yeah,
Holy
exactly.
shit.
Boosters,
Wow.
man, the boosters.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
the
there
ones
was
that had,
one.
like the lace on them, and they had like all the
Oh, yeah.
rhinestones.
No, the boosters though, for
Periscope.
real, man. Like they would come up and they would take requests for different types of fucking items from the
I was
different
thinking you were
dancers,
talking about a
and then
penis.
they would go out,
It
and they
is.
would steal it,
Oh.
and then we'd bring it fucking back. It was
Oh
wild.
yeah, I remember that lady.
Like yeah,
I got all kinds of cologne
I
from
fucking
her.
love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
Plus
the
she got arrested.
sunglasses. The sunglasses
Yes.
lady.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's where I got my first pair of Dolce & Gabbanas.
That's why I got my first pair of Oakleys.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Fucking good times, man. I forget about some of those things, like the lady that sold shoes. I think she
Yeah.
still got a shop, if I'm not mistaken, on
World
Douglas.
Exotic or whatever, that
Yeah,
lady. The
yeah.
one that sold the shoes and the clothes.
Yeah. Well, it was mostly shoes on Friday nights. Like I'd help her carry her shit upstairs.
She
Older
had-
lady.
She had
Yeah.
some outfits.
Yeah.
She had
Yeah.
some
Oh,
outfits.
did she? Okay. I
That's
mean,
where I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she ever came with like a rack system like some
She-
of them did.
Mm.
But I think she
No,
was just
she had,
more
like, a
like
trunk.
hanging on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she had like a trunk or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Then she'd sit up there and just hang out for a
She was
couple
so
hours.
nice.
Yeah, she was a
Hustlers,
sweetheart. I
hustling.
saw her come and go later in life, like after way after I was done at the club and stuff,
Yeah.
and she was still doing the thing. She had
Oh,
that
yeah.
shop still.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah.
I mean, there's
It's
always
wild.
going to be strippers until.
Well, absolutely. You know,
And
It's
you-
funerals, strip clubs, and fucking
She
the
has
banks.
to make good money because I spent a good $100 at least every weekend,
yeah,
and I mean that was all stocking up on underwear that I could sell to customers.
exactly.
So
It's all an investment, you know.
Yeah.
cycle.
All right.
you didn't buy into my underwear, Dave.
You were
What the
selling-
fuck, Dave?
Yeah, Dave. What the fuck?
Hey,
Fucking
hold on.
support local small business.
Wait, so you were selling the
I would
fermented red. Were you doing
no,
used bath water?
not that.
Used
Oh,
bath
okay.
water?
No,
No.
I
like
wore
chicken
them.
broth?
No, I literally wore them.
Oh, well, why didn't you hit me up? I mean, it's not a fetish I had at the time. I don't have one now.
Why didn't you
but,
hit me up?
I mean, you were a higher
you
caliber
could have been.
female.
I got a bathroom.
You
She can
could've-
go take them off right fucking now.
Also,
But
not
maybe I'm
kink
not wearing
shaming.
any.
Well,
I
there we
don't
go then.
have that kink.
Even better.
Okay.
Though
Even
I do have this weird obsession though. Every once in a while, and this is weird, but you look at someone that's kind of attractive, and you just kind of like, I kind of wonder what they smell like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I don't know if it's a primal, carnal, like
I
instinct.
saw a meme on Facebook and it said something like, "Do women ever look at men and be like, I just want him to touch me, or I want him to eat my vagina?" And I'm like, that actually gets you thinking. And I think a couple times, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You guys just don't catcall like we do. That's the.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
the
such a
difference.
fucking lie. Yes, we do.
they have a different way of flirting if they want it.
Well, yeah, for
They're
sure.
more aggressive.
I don't
about
know. I don't go out. I got into.
I think
But
we
you have
play-
to be of a
we
higher
play-
caliber class
We
looking
play
guy.
I guess.
stupid.
We never experienced
Yeah,
that.
right.
We play stupid and act like we don't know what we're doing when we're flirting, but we do. You guys
I
are just
don't know
kind
how
of.
to turn on the light.
What are you talking about? I'm a genius.
You ain't got no brain cells when it comes to pussy. It makes you go dumb.
Well, all the blood rushes somewhere else.
Exactly.
Yep. Russian.
We're not talking about your
Why?
anus, Dave.
Yeah, whoa.
Buttholes a throbbing.
Things are stimulating.
It's winking at me, Dave.
It's
So
It's Topless Tuesday. Now.
Is
Take
that a
your pants off
heartbeat?
Wednesday.
is it quivering to a heartbeat?
Oh,
blub, blub,
man.
blub, 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 blub. That's fucking wild. Every 10 minutes, folks.
Okay.
That means we're smoking weed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I plead the fifth.
Oh.
Come on, Dewey. Join the party.
No, Dewey, you don't want this. Get out of here.
You know what? I don't want no hangover. I can't get no hangover.
It doesn't give you a hangover.
I'll get addicted to it or something.
It's not habit forming.
Okay, well, I don't know. I don't want to overdose on it.
You can't OD on it.
It's not gonna make me want to have sex, is it?
It makes sex even better.
Shit, man. By now, Dave, everybody's heard Diablo Monday, and I'm scared.
Wait, when did Diablo Monday
It's,
air? Is it next Tuesday?
No, it was last Tuesday, technically, in this timeline. 2 Tuesdays ago. Shit, Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute.
You know what? I really don't care. I think people
Which
have worse
episode was that? I
fucking
don't
stories
remember.
than I have.
It's our 2-for-1 episode.
Was it?
Was it Diablo Monday?
Oh, yeah, I remember it now.
Okay, yeah, anyway. Future times.
Yes. The time web machines.
Back to reality. Right?
So-
We're the
so-
Simpsons.
So you're really worried about the outcome of the massive orgy?
I mean, I wouldn't call it a massive orgy.
I know it's not. It's underselling, but
Gotcha.
or
It was
overselling.
it was Diablo Monday.
I spanked another man's ass.
Is that all you spanked?
At that point, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think at this time I was actually getting into like rough play.
Oh,
That's
that's
I was
sad.
more about making mixed drinks with my mouth and providing the shot glass, I guess.
Oh, well, hey.
He
That's
held
a way
down
to
the chickens.
put it.
Just kidding. Just jokes, folks.
You got him
fuck.
thinking though.
Yeah, you know. We've gone on many a rant about strange kinks, but not being one of them. Fuck, man.
So speaking of free chickens, did you ever get any
Freebies.
I mean, I know you probably got tons of freebies because you're
We're not
girls
talking
versus
about
guys.
like cum shots or
That
sexual
was
assaults.
the worst. When you'd be given a dance and a dude would just all of a sudden it's fucking wet. But
It's probably even worse when it's like gritty.
Right through the
Gritty.
pants. Some dehydrated motherfucker could be gritty.
yeah,
fucking-
that's a little concerning. I want to get that checked out.
Yeah, go to the
You've
doctor.
never
sir.
been experienced the chunky semen?
I have not.
I've heard horror stories
Thank
of the
God.
chunky semen.
How do you get chunky semen?
Being very
Bad health?
dehydrated, probably drinking Mountain Dew all day long, I assume. I don't know.
It's what the plants crave.
Harley, come here,
Freebies.
come here,
Freebies.
come here.
Oh man.
Come here. Join the podcast, Harley. Come on in.
I mean, I guess my couch would
You're gonna
count,
be over
wouldn't
here
it?
scratching. Come on.
You just had a customer just
Come
bring
here.
you a couch. Well, you also
No,
you had that cashier's account.
He literally just gave me the money and told me to spend it on whatever, and I bought my couch and a TV, and I furnished my entire apartment from
really
him.
jealous.
Right. Yeah, free money would be a fantastic fucking thing for sure.
I'm willing to
just
probably
to
share
get that.
butthole.
That
yeah.
same, no, not that one. The other one that gave me the money to stay home for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
He actually paid for me to get my nipples gauged. I don't know if you remember when I
Wait,
got
you
that.
got
I had my nipples gauged a little bit.
Gauge your nipples?
And then you
A little bit, not like huge, but yeah, we gauged them, and it was not fun. But he
So-
paid for me to do that. He just wanted to watch,
Yeah.
so he paid for it to get done, and then gave me extra money for letting him watch. He bought me new jewelry for my cooch,
Okay. Yeah.
and
Cooch
actually,
jewelry.
I still have some of it. This one right here was in the top, and the other one's in there. I got a new one,
Fuck yeah.
New piercing or just new hardware?
new hardware. I got them both redone. I took them out for a while, and then I was like, well, this is no fun. So I got both of them back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've thought about piercing the head of my cock, but I don't know. It's a
The
very
head is really, honestly, no fun.
it's a okay. So it's
Not
like
for
it's
women.
a really
I don't
yeah.
know what it's like for men, obviously.
Well, that's what,
But
I
for
mean. Like
women, I don't-
it's like a really daunting like fear thing. I guess that I've been like, but I've been like, I'm also like I want to conquer that because for some reason.
you want
but
us
I
to
don't.
come
I
You
don't
just
know.
want to
hands?
experience
Huh?
it.
No, I don't
We
want
can
anybody
hold
around me.
hands.
Nope, nope.
I'll
It'd be
hold your hand and the
me and the
camera.
piercer, and
I'll look the other way.
huh?
No, eye contact the whole time.
Right? Lock in!
I'm obviously lying to help my friend. Thank you.
Dave, look me in the eye.
But
He's
no.
gonna
I
do
will.
it.
I will look at you eye with one eye,
Hold
and then I'll
my
look
hand,
at you
hold
the
my
other
hand.
eye with my other eye.
I dated a guy that had the head pierced and then he had a Jacob's ladder.
Okay.
The Jacob's ladder was more enjoyable than the head. I really
What's the
couldn't tell the
Jacob's
head.
ladder?
It's pierced on the bottom. It has multiple.
Yeah, it goes up this.
It just that feels like it would hurt a lot, and I don't.
And honestly, that I don't know.
have-
I will say it was nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ripped.
So the bottom,
Yes,
being,
exactly.
the bottom being pierced is the actual is a more pleasurable for you. Okay.
As
So
long as, I mean, you have to have the
kind of
right
like
jewelry in there
floor.
too, because like sometimes you get something pierced and it can move a little bit. You can't have that because that will hurt. But
You can.
So we're talking about like down by the base or the
Okay, so here's
Under
the,
the
here's the
head?
shaft. This is the head.
Dave
It's a
is
bar,
pointing at his
bar,
forearm,
bar.
Up
making
to the head.
making
Yeah, so
the,
it goes up like this, like a ladder. Like you're
horizontal
climbing
lines.
the erection.
I just
Showing
didn't know if
John-
it started at the base.
It
or
depends
if
on
it
how
went
far
from
you're
the top
you're
down.
going down.
That's what I was.
I mean, I don't
bottom
know if
up
it
or
goes
top
straight
down.
to like the base of the shaft.
I guess it
the
meant
ball
just
sack.
how many
Plus,
ladders.
then there's two different piercings too.
How many
for the
did he
tip.
have?
Are they
Yeah.
rings?
Yeah,
Ladders?
north,
I wanna say
south,
he had
east,
3.
west.
He had three
think.
three rungs technically.
That's
Okay,
That's what
all
I was
right.
just. I was like rungs,
No.
right?
it was either
Yeah,
3
yeah.
or 4. I think it was 3 though.
Yeah, if you think of it like a ladder, that's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
the
rungs,
idea
yeah.
of the piercing.
You know what would be interesting though? That's almost like an organic, like those rubber band guns. You just put some rubber bands on this thing, and you try to get hard to shoot the rubber bands at people. I think that'd be fucking great.
That might be.
I was thinking, like the horseshoe, taking it and flipping it over so it goes over the entire penis and then connects back at the bottom. So it's literally the
Are you
entire
s-
shaft is ribbed.
Oh,
Oh, so you
Not
get like a
just the
fucking,
bottom.
you get like a
Gotcha.
ring around the fucking
like
shaft.
I see
where
what you mean.
the horseshoe.
I think
ring
that would,
just keep going bigger as it goes down, or smaller to the top, and you got a whole fucking.
I'm
shaft
sure
full
that
of-
if you search that on Google, you'll find
Oh,
it.
it's been done. I
I'm
guarantee
sure,
it.
yeah.
But
I'm sure.
like,
Yeah.
People
There
are
was
fucking
a-
nuts out there.
Who is the girl who had the geisha piercing?
Is that the one
Which
that's
one's
in the
that one?
butthole?
It goes between the perineum to
Your
the
gooch?
entrance of the the gooch, the
Essentially.
perineum.
Yes.
From
To the
the
dark
beginning,
side. That was,
the bottom
uh,
of the vagina to the bottom of the anus.
Don't do that.
That
It
was
hurts.
I know
took
exactly
it, I had
who
it,
that
I took it
was.
out.
I thought it was the. It was
is
like
it
I
you
knew
her
it had
that
to
you were
hurt.
thinking of?
No, it was
No, it
probably
wasn't
not.
her. She was a very.
Probably not.
It wasn't her, but it was the one girl that Adam was like, I just kind of want to see it.
I know. I
No,
remember.
my-
I think
I
she was
remember
very
seeing it.
pale and blonde.
The
No,
thing
her,
is,
I know
you
exactly
don't
who
remember
it
what
is.
she looks like because that's all you remember is that piercing.
Well, I
And
wanted
that's
to
all
see
you
it because
looked
I was just
Right?
like
Yeah.
flabbergasted. I was
ass
like,
and- yeah.
well, the fact that the recovery time, you have to have your ass fucking split because that is like Bacteriaville. It's like the gooch and the perineum is like it's a very sensitive, like health risky area.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
fucking doing
So it's
piercing.
the same area during like birth that splits open.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
the
Gotcha.
perineum.
So
Yeah.
check it out.
It's the
All right.
real estate between the balls.
Yeah,
Or,
the-
sorry.
Sorry, Adam, we're having
It's-
a fucking
it's a-
conversation
We're having
here.
a medical.
My
fucking,
God.
It's great.
Yeah,
fucking
and I
We're
anatomy.
know.
not talking about food.
This is like
know.
the most airtime I get,
Yeah, right?
bitch.
All right.
Dave's awake for once.
Fuck.
We fed him cocaine this time.
Sorry, I'm just aroused.
All right. We got it.
Whoa.
We're good. This is a good episode for sure. Fucking all right.
Finally
So
hear me talk.
I saw that because I was taking the girls' bags upstairs and placing them in the dressing room, and I come walking out of the dressing room, and the fucking rock star is standing there looking at this girl's butthole pierced, and he's like fucking like, fuck yeah! And he's just like screaming and looking at me like this is the coolest shit ever, like rock star status. And I just will never forget how that looked because she was bent over in the DJ booth holding both butt cheeks open, showing it off. It was fucking
Okay,
awesome.
who is Rockstar? I'm still trying to figure
DJ
out. Okay, that's what I thought, but I
Yeah.
just want to make sure. I've been trying to like figure out all your guys'
the face cage.
Well, yeah, that's what he has
Sir
a new
Face.
band now.
Yeah, he just came out with another new band.
Yeah.
By the time that show that we're
Yeah, by the
probably,
time this
this is gonna
Soon
air
he's
way
gonna be,
after the
like,
show.
performing like fucking Creed dad rock shit.
No, it's not necessarily that. I don't.
I
think.
don't
No, he
even
does
know.
like
I
his
don't
new
know.
band does basically everything.
Speaking
Yeah.
of him, I know this is really random. Have you guys ever been in his house?
Nope.
Which one?
The one over in Johnston,
Yeah,
the basement.
yeah. When he moved in, yeah. I
Oh
helped him
my
move
god!
Yeah.
I was like in awe because I went over there. Like I was discussing some things with him after a big incident, and I went over there to talk to him because he knew some information. And I was like, "Well, I want to see
in.
all your
I like
shit."
this. I'm an
This-
open
the-
book.
the-
I
there's
will.
some- there's
I will
street-
know. I will tell
There's
you.
street
No,
stuff
no, no.
going on. This is
I will
redacted
te-
shit.
No, I will
No,
tell you guys.
I appreciate it because
Patreon.
I will tell you
Patreon.
guys, but I don't. There's people that will probably hear this that I don't.
Well, that's why I just
need
said
them.
Patreon, so he knows to cut it. and We'll add it to the Patreon
Okay,
subscription.
okay, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
gonna pay
send
me.
him a text
You're
and
gonna
fucking
pay me
to
remind
listen to
him
this.
to not put it in there.
You're gonna
You want to
pay
listen
me
to this, folks? You got to
I mean,
pay
yeah.
us.
I
to
mean, yeah,
hear
I can-
the juicy details. Apparently,
I mean, I'll tell you now if
Juicy.
you're gonna cut it out.
I'd fucking bleep out whatever you told me
Okay.
to. So don't
well,
worry.
yeah, I don't want anybody hearing this. So. And everything, and so we was just like we were hanging out and talking about shit from the club and whatever.
Right.
But he showed me his basement. So it's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
It's a fucking
It's
amazing
fucking awesome.
basement.
Yeah.
So is
Yeah.
it like full of like memorabilia?
Oh
and
my
like
He's got a
God.
fucking
trinkets and-
pinball
Insane.
machine that I don't know.
Yeah.
Was it Kiss or
I don't remember
Judas
what
Priest
it
or
was.
something?
But it's literally
and then the entire
everything.
wall is just like posters from fucking
He has like,
different bands,
but
concerts,
he has like
fucking-
actual like,
and then everything's signed. Almost everything's signed.
He has
Oh,
like
okay,
actual
so-
items too. It's
Yeah.
not
Right, yeah.
just like posters and shit. He has like actual items. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
It's like
sweet,
it's
yeah.
like a what you would
It's like you
consider like a
walked
rock star's basement.
Yeah.
It explains
Like,
And
all
you
the
wouldn't
shit he's
even-
collected,
You'd
all the
have
shit.
no
you know,
idea
like-
if you just walked in the main floor of his house
Yeah.
because it looks like a normal suburban house, and then you like go start to walk down the stairs and it's like dark with all these like lights or whatever.
Well, that's
and then
he
it's
told
like
me that
everything's-
was because his old house over by Merle Hay, I had to help him break into. And so I got to see the inside
Oh,
of it.
gotcha.
And it was straight like you would consider a rock star's
Yeah.
house, just shit everywhere,
Yeah.
like metal, fucking
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that. But when he moved into there with his wife, now ex-wife,
Yeah.
she was like, "No, you can only have the basement."
Fuck, I'd live down there.
Right?
I would live down there.
That fucking,
It's
it's a
fucking
nice
awesome.
setup.
Yeah.
Nice setup.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, man. I wish I wasn't an addict for so fucking long. I would have collected a lot more shit and kept it. But fuck,
Yeah.
dude. No, that's fresh as fuck, man. Maybe I'll get to talk with him and invite him on.
He's agreed to. We just got to figure out a time.
Exactly, man. The time
Yeah.
and place. So that'll fucking future episodes.
You get like
maybe.
4 or 5 episodes out of that motherfucker.
Fuck
dude,
yeah, you
know,
would.
like-
Oh, that'd be wild.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing what he's got to say for
Yeah.
sure. So. Fuck yeah, man.
So, Free, did you ever eat any of the church lady food?
I did.
Nice.
I was actually laughing about that when I listened to that episode. I was laughing about it because I remember that. And I don't know, like, if they did it to all the girls. I was never really paying attention to that, but they'd give you this stuff and then they would, like, walk up to you and literally they'd either grab my shoulders or they would hold my face and they'd try and, like, talk to me and, like, pray for me. And the one time, I don't remember what they said to me, and I was like, all hail Satan. And she goes, ah! And she takes off running.
Nice.
And I was like, bye. Never did they talk to me again. So, but yeah, no, their food was wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
delicious.
they
made-
wouldn't
it's
give
made
it to me
from
after
Jesus.
that. So the other girls would get it and bring it upstairs to me. But yeah,
Yeah, they were wild.
Yeah.
I know. Like I went
There's a lot of
through-
times that me and went through the food before you guys even got
oh,
it.
I'm sure there was good shit on there. But if you got good, got in good with you guys, then sometimes we got some of that stuff. So sometimes I got some of that from.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Those Christians, man. I'll tell you what,
They're
they'll.
wild.
Again, it's easy to get them to go away if you just like I don't fucking believe in God, like like the
They'll
Satan.
still follow
like
you
the-
around to try to get you to
I
believe it. You
understand
have to say
that.
something really off the
It's-
wall.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's strange.
Like
Some of
jerking
them-
off on goats before sacrifice
Oh,
or whatever
God.
you were talking about. in the
I wasn't
last-
talking about jerking off
the
on the
Satan
goat.
book or whatever you
In
brought
the
up,
goat?
you fucking heathen.
Hey,
You
know.
gotta masturbate and
You gotta
send
masturbate the
your
goat.
clear image into the ether, and then you sacrifice the goat after you've come.
You don't
Completion.
do it. You don't sacrifice anything in this reality.
Oh,
It's
do
in
you
a-
edge it?
No, it's in a faraway universe.
Are we edging?
Yes.
We edge for
the
hours, so we starve ourselves of both moral fiber, and we edge until we can't take it anymore. And
That's
then
exactly
our
how it's
gifts
done.
are given to us after we slit the throats
I'm not very
of a
good at
newborn
it either.
calf.
Yeah. No.
Now it's a calf. Okay.
Oh, whatever.
I just want to know where.
A joke. I don't know what the fuck is a
Well,
young.
I'm just trying to figure what
fucking goat?
animal to bring.
A young goat?
Yeah.
What is it? There's
It's a kid, I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they call it a kid,
Yep.
like literally.
Makes sense. It's
Yeah.
satanic. Slit the throat. Never mind.
Sacrifice the firstborn, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Put the blood above
Only
the
in
doorway.
the movies. It's in the movies. It's in Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I mean, that is the Holy Spirit.
Fuck.
Do you
Minecraft.
like serial killer fucking
Oh, yeah.
like that kind of shit? Like that's
yeah,
that's
that's my
interesting.
jam.
Have you
True
seen
crime.
this
know-
lady? Have you looked
No,
at
I'm
her?
just like I'm just
Like-
curious, like
Yeah, no, 100%. That's my jam.
Yeah.
And what's
Favorite-
funny is my dog, the little dog I told you I had to pretty much drop kick out
Yeah.
the door to go to the bathroom. She, and I'm not even shitting you, will sit down if I turn on anything horror, crime, anything like that. She will jump up on my couch on the ottoman and she will face the TV and she legitimately watches that fucking show. And if you turn it off or you pause it, she stops and she'll turn around and look at you and she turns back around and she looks right back at it and waits. She loves have you seen the show Lucifer?
Yeah.
No, I
She
have
loves
not.
Lucifer because she's named after his girlfriend.
Okay.
So she hears her name and she's just watches it intently.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome.
Her name is Lilith.
Hell yeah.
Favorite serial killer, favorite horror movie.
Man, I don't know that I have a favorite serial killer, but the one that I've been like watching lately, oh gosh, what was it?
Guys are creeps.
Dahmer, like the new stuff that they've released on
okay.
that. I really like that stuff. And the guy that plays him is fucking like dead on,
Yeah.
so it's great. And then God, why am I brain farting? The guy,
Ooh, drugs.
the guy that dresses as the clown.
That
John Wayne
game.
Gacy.
Yes.
No, yeah.
I've been
Was it?
watching some stuff about that. And then Andy told me about some podcast that's about serial killers
there's a
and like
shit ton of those.
shit like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. There's a specific one he told me that like he honestly couldn't even finish some of them because they were so twisted. So I'm gonna start listening to those
Nice.
soon when I work. Yeah. But yeah, no, anything, I'll watch it.
Hulu, there's one called Murder Mountain. That's really
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
It's about
I'll have
the
to-
triangle in North Carolina or Northern California.
Okay.
Yeah, where everybody
Yeah.
goes missing.
Huh. Yeah. No, I'll look that up.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, good shit.
Good shit.
Red wine.
shake. Cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, and a shamrock shake. Cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, and a shamrock shake. When I walk into the room, you can feel the earthquake.
Yo, it's never been a secret, no need to be discreet. I've been told that my gut takes up both sides of the streets. I'm a double cheese kind of guy, douse it with a large fry. 2 McRibs and you can call me supersized. I'm heavy on the track with a Big Mac attack. Top it off with a shake and another snack wrap. Monster burger, double stack, I'm forking out the cash. Let me get a bite of that before you throw it in the trash. Egg rolls galore, Hong Kong's new whore. Got lo mein for brains and I still eat some more. And I'm fat as fuck, I don't care what you say. I'll get my hand stamped and go back to the buffet.
Cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, and a shamrock shake. Cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, and a shamrock shake. Cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, and a shamrock shake. When I walk into the room, you can feel the earthquake.
So, did you ever see any crazy fights in the dressing room or any crazy shenanigans in the dressing room? Shit that customers wouldn't see that you can elaborate on?
I mean, I saw a few little cat fights, but they never really, I don't want to say they really got into it. And it was over money. They thought that somebody took their money, or you stole my customer and I was trying to get a dance from him and you stole him and you got money from him. And I mean, it was just, it was petty shit that, like, just shut the fuck up and go back down and find somebody else to dance for. There's plenty of motherfuckers down there.
There's a limitless supply of penis to go around.
100% there was. And nobody wanted it.
To the dismay
They
of
just
customers.
wanted the money, not the penis.
They wanted the money.
Yes.
They didn't want what
But
came
yeah,
with
I mean,
it.
I saw some crazy shit. I don't want to say it was fights, but
Well, I mean, yeah, anything. Your favorite story from the
oh
dressing room.
god, there was a chick that was in the bathroom. You know, like, she was in the shower, and most of the time we just walk in there anyways because we see everybody naked. She was in the shower, heating up her spoon, and we walked in and we're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, nothing." And then the next thing you know, she's doing this too, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I had never experienced that either, so that was wild.
Yeah.
I helped girls fish their tampons out.
Yes.
I mean, if it's up there and you can't get it out, you gotta get it out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad if you
Guy
don't.
goes spelunking.
So it was not enjoyable, that's for damn sure. But
No, it wasn't
Find that
sexy.
good
It
treasure.
didn't get
I
you
was
a little
a
kinky, a little turned
no,
on.
absolutely not.
No.
I had to do him a solid though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
they helped
you out
It's not
sometimes.
somebody's bad.
One day you need 2 fingers up there looking for stuff.
I did not.
No.
Nope, I did that myself.
That's
Well, that's good. You don't have a cave. Good job.
Yeah, no.
Congratulations. That pelvic floor must be great.
We discussed this on the way over here.
We did. We did. Sorry.
Well, we weren't there for that.
He was telling me that he's
made
afraid
a
that when
joke.
he sneezes, he'll fart. And I said, I've never been afraid I'm going to fart, but after you have kids, sometimes you feel like you're going to pee your pants. And I said, jumping on trampolines, sometimes you feel like you're going to pee your pants. And he said, do your Kegels. And I said, I do, but it doesn't always help.
This
but
is
I've
a very
never had
accurate
any...
retelling, but I'm also not happy of how this is being retold.
Well, why? It's exactly
was
how
more,
it went.
It was more. No, I mean, it was perfectly retold.
But I've never had any complaints.
Just a
I mean,
So-
I've shit myself after a good sneeze, but that was
Never shit myself.
No, I haven't
I was
done
also
that.
like dead sick.
But literally, I went to the bathroom and I went and blew my fucking nose and I fucking farted at the same time. And I was just like, so this is where we're at now. I got continuity issues. Who's been up there?
Hey, at least you don't have to wear a diaper during a private dance.
It's like, what the fuck is going on? It's
Yeah.
like, God, being 40 sucks.
Yeah, it does suck getting older, that's for sure. I'm
Yeah.
not as spry as I used to be.
I'm scared
God.
now.
And you know, you guys were talking about the girl that had a miscarriage upstairs.
Spin cycle?
Yeah.
I was there for that, I think. But do you remember, you're gonna have to beep it out, but
Yeah.
do you remember when she had hers
Oh,
and had to
cackling.
leave, the ectopic pregnancy? That one freaked me the fuck out. Yeah.
I don't think I was
Man.
there for that, but
It was bad. It was bad.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was I think that was my first. That was because that was before the other girl.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
I didn't get the experience of that. I think the closest thing
Well,
was like,
I don't think you were.
It's scary.
my
for
first
sure.
day was like, I know we're going up to the fucking dressing room. And some
Well, yeah, because if you were a customer, you wouldn't have heard about this shit.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
Unless
fished
some
out
bitch
a
was on there right in
tampon
the
was
mouth.
fucking bloody and threw it across the room to the big fucking trash can
Oh,
in front of me, cut me
come
off.
on.
And I was just like, all right, well, I've got to dodge shit.
Oh.
what is
Oh,
that?
gross.
Duck, dip, dodge.
Dog.
Dick,
Dick?
Whatever.
Duck dick?
Average Joe's.
Dodge.
There's a lot
It
of
starts with
D's.
dodge because he says dodge again at the end.
Yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I dodged a tampon torpedo.
Dick,
so that
dodging
was loaded.
dicks. Yes, definitely
Fucking
dodging
loaded.
dicks.
It had some weight.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was.
So it was all fanned out and everything.
super flow.
Yeah.
It was very. Yeah.
Yeah. The guy that I dated that
PTSD.
had the piercings, also right above his dick, he had a tattoo of a tampon, bloody, and it was open and it said buzzkill.
Nice.
It's not really.
It wasn't a buzzkill for him though. That was that's why it was ironic. It was kind of funny, but
it just gets a little tacky.
it was just a funny tattoo.
Just gets a little tacky.
Tacky?
And you throw a little spit on there, and it's fine.
Tacky.
Tacky isn't like if the blood starts to dry, it becomes sticky, like tacky.
I have never had that
Well,
happen to
maybe
me.
just.
Well, I mean, have you been fucking around with it hours afterwards?
Okay, but here's the thing: if they're not
'Cause
getting
Dave has,
but if they're
obviously.
not getting, well, I mean, if it's hours, then maybe it would be I'd clean myself. So,
I mean, yeah, that'd probably be good.
but I mean, if they're wet enough, it's gonna mix with
Sure.
that, and it's not gonna be
yeah, it's true. I'm just saying, like, there's certain parts of it, like
okay. Fair enough.
far off the shaft,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
you'll get some. It
Okay,
spreads.
fair
right?
enough. Yeah.
So that stuff gets a little tacky.
Okay.
The in between
Also,
the
fuck,
crops
they may
and
not
the
even
leg.
care like for me. So
It
that's
makes
true.
that noise.
I love the sounds and smells of. Never mind. Anyway, so let's go. What are we talking
No,
about?
finish your sentence.
I'm weird.
Put him on the
I'm
spot.
fairly certain you're not going to surprise any of us in this room.
No,
What?
they
Dave's
know
weird?
it.
I've heard too many stories from Dave.
Nothing
Oh,
is
fuck
going to
yeah.
surprise me.
But not enough on the show.
No,
Yeah, right.
I mean,
We
I
forced-
gotta save some stuff.
Yeah, you know exactly.
Hmm.
Future episodes.
Exactly. Gotta keep the shit going.
Fucking. So, what kind of strip club would you imagine? And try to make what's your like topless tomahawks? You know, something we described.
I honestly,
What,
listening to that, I think that would be fucking bomb.
yeah.
And the way he was describing, like the little, like going up to the floors and like being able to have that like platform to stop on, I think that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think it would. I think.
And
it
you
would
know,
be
even if it was
incorporated
something where
well.
like you had the opportunity, like if you wanted to do that, it could be like multiple of them, and you could go do that if you wanted to. If you didn't want to try and go find dances or whatever, like it'd just be another thing.
yeah, another
and not be
option
on
to
dan- yeah.
another option to
Yeah.
make money.
It's
yeah.
like it's an amusement park, man. It's just,
It'd be interesting. I think it'd be completely different. Nobody else has that, and yeah, for sure.
What would you order if you went to Topless Tomahawks?
What would I order if
What
I
would
went
be-
to?
what would
Topless
be
Yeah,
the
Tomahawks?
what was
meal
the
you wanna
what is the
enjoy
food that you would enjoy at Topless
while
Tomahawks?
watching ladies dance. What do you?
One of everything. I'd be there for a while.
All sorts of shit. That's we every
like
Sunday we
everything,
have
though.
a
That'd be hard
buffet
to
on
pick.
Sundays.
Oh, I would love
You
a
just have
buffet.
to come back every day.
I could do that.
That's it.
I could do that.
So, what made you finally pull the trigger and
Yes.
get kicked in the ass and on your way out and decided to leave the world famous lumberyard?
When did you get morals?
Well, so I guess
One
first,
of those. I didn't come with any
the-
really, but
No one-
is the
comes
lumberyard
with
the only
morals.
club you ever worked at?
what's that?
Is the lumberyard the only club you ever worked at?
It was.
Okay.
They tried to get me to work at Beach. I went in there just to see what it was like after I started working at the yard. I'm like, well, what's that place like? I've heard of it. Not
No, yeah.
impressed.
Yeah.
There when I went there though, there was a girl that worked there that had a tail. She was a midget and she had a tail like on her body. It was a tail.
Wait.
It wasn't a fake tail. It was.
Is this the donkey or the goat we're supposed to kill?
No. God damn it, Dave.
Sorry, I
No,
just
God.
manifest what you want, right?
It did look like a goat tail though.
Yeah.
Now that you
that
think
poor
about
thing.
it did. Well,
Poor
that's
thing.
interesting. But yeah, so there was a midget with a
crossed
tail.
jeans.
I bet the midget made money off the goat tail.
Oh, 100%
Oh, yeah.
because I wanted to see it,
Could
so I gave
she
her money
make
to
it
see
move?
it. Yes.
Is
It
that
was-
like ring toss?
Okay,
Tails?
hold on. That's a shooting target. Like that's a moving target.
Okay, here's my thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like ring toss.
I didn't think about ring toss, but
Well, I was just thinking tossing of another general idea.
I wasn't thinking
Shooting
rings
for it.
necessarily, but maybe it's a peach ring. Like
A
putting
what?
peach rings on it and just like,
Yeah.
How's that?
and then you could eat them.
Like
It'd be a
the-
little
like
treat
the-
in the middle.
I guess
the
that is
donut
better
around the
than
dick.
snowballing your own semen. All right.
Mhm.
Funyuns.
But yes. So, oh God.
Flaming hot Funyuns.
Right?
Oh. Yeah, no, and no, I hadn't worked at any other ones, but yeah, I went in there and I also was they were trying to pull me to Earl's.
Yeah.
Because we had DJ that worked there at the time that he worked at the yard, and he was trying to get me to work at Earl's, and I was like, absolutely not. Do you remember when he came in with the teddy bear that was like the size of you
Yeah.
and the flowers
I do remember
and was
that.
trying to get
Yep.
yeah oh
Well,
yeah
who's
he-
that for?
me
Yeah, he was obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, congratulations.
thanks.
You had somebody.
I always
who really
thought he was
liked
gay,
you.
but
I did too, and that's why I was super confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he doing this just to be nice and be like,
You
this
could be
is what
the
we can
one
do for
woman who
you?
could turn me back.
I mean, he could have swung
he-
both ways. I don't fucking know.
I don't think so.
It's
I think he was
2021.
trying to convince himself, maybe.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But no, he brought me a bunch of weird stuff.
Wow.
Like one night he brought in like
Hair?
6 pizzas and
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It was like a weird array of shit.
God damn! What did you do to this guy?
Nothing. It was,
It was
never.
the perfect vagina. That's what it was.
And my boobs
Ah.
were really nice.
They were
They were very
They
nice.
are.
They
yeah,
are,
we're
that's right.
topless. Yes.
Topless Tuesday.
I mean, yeah, they don't look much different, but
Congratulations.
thanks.
You
refresh
were
the memory.
Very fortunate. Very fortunate.
Going down memory lane in my head.
I
Fucking,
unfortunately don't have that
ding,
good of
ding,
memory.
Right. So, what made you finally step away and not go back?
At that point, I don't. Management was interesting. You weren't managing
gone.
at this point,
Yeah.
so it was interesting, and it was very slow because of the things they were trying to implement. It was very slow. I can remember going in and maybe if I was lucky, walking out with $50. I mean, and
Like Friday, Saturdays?
yeah.
Oh.
And during the week, like Mondays were actually a busy day for me. I'd make really good money on Mondays. But no, it was slow. It was really slow and I just couldn't do it anymore. It got to a point where it's like it's almost a hit to your ego, even though you know it's not you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Like
Yeah,
I'm
what's the
worth
point
more
of
than
going up
$50
there?
a
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Well, good job on knowing your
Thanks.
worth. Good job.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
Fuck yeah. So so what did you like move on into to like you
Yeah,
know
what was your
do-
post
post
stripper career?
post stripping career?
Or do you go by
You're
dancer?
You're gonna
Stripper, dancer?
I don't care what you call me.
Entertainer? Whore?
Everybody might think I did something different. I don't know. I'll be
gonna start
whatever you
throwing
We
want.
just straight up
I'll be
fucking
whatever you want me to
insulting
be.
the first one. Do we just say, hey,
She didn't seem to mind.
I take no offense.
Oh, she's down.
I actually started doing in-home daycare.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I watched her kids a couple times.
Yeah, I think you did. I was actually looking back
Yeah.
at like old Facebook messages, and I was like, I don't recall this because
Yeah.
I was like so out of it. But like, yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that
but I
now.
just
so.
had my youngest. He was probably, I think he was like 6 months old or something, or I don't know. But yeah, I watched her kids a
How
couple
many
times.
How many Rugrats you got?
I have 2.
Nice.
Yep, almost 15.
I remember you had the
and
one
8.
when I knew you from the apartments. But
Yep. Man, that makes me feel old.
Yeah, no, mine's 18.
How old are you? Yeah, I was
18
gonna
is
say.
my oldest. Yeah,
Yeah.
youngest
'cause
is
My son
10.
turns 13 this year.
That is insane.
We're all getting older.
That is crazy. I remember
I gotta have the
when
fucking
he
talk
was
with him.
Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Dad, why would I wake up to is my wiener hard?
No, we've already had to have
Oh,
that
God, that was
conversation.
so embarrassing for me to have that with my son because I'm like, I don't even know how to describe this to you because I don't have one. I was like, all I know is it gets hard in the morning and it's hard to pee in a certain spot. I was like, so sit down, please.
That's basically what I told him too. And then
Yeah,
I was
I'm
just like, you gotta, because he'd just be flaunting it.
Yeah, oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like, bro, you gotta tuck that shit
Like,
away.
look at this.
Yeah.
My youngest would like push it down
Yeah.
and flop up and he's like, ah. Yeah.
Like, bro, you gotta tuck
Yep.
that
And
shit
then I'm
away,
like,
man. You
and
can't
then
be
you don't
like,
want him to be embarrassed either about like discovering stuff either.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, listen, it's normal, it's natural, it's gonna happen. You're gonna do it. Don't give a shit, but please
Don't
shut
do it
your
in
door.
public.
Yes, please shut your door and put a sock on the door or something so I know that you're busy. Like, don't care what.
How
you're
old is
doing.
he?
God damn, that was
He's
better than mine from my
almost
stepmom.
15. He'll be
Jesus.
15 on
okay,
Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo, good job.
Yeah, becoming a parent was I mean, like I was a parent before I worked at the strip club, but then like, you know, when my kid repeated the where real men go to get wood at me from hearing that on the radio and shit, and I was just like,
That's
Did
I
they
was
know
like,
you worked there?
Huh?
Did they know you worked there?
Yeah, I got dropped off there, you know, occasionally, and they were in the car and shit, and it's like, yeah, you heard that radio ad, and even though I don't know how cognitive you are of what was said in that,
we need to not say that.
yeah, it's like we were just like, yeah, it made me start
Yeah, that's adult
rethinking
talk.
things. You
And
know?
I think that was also part of what made me want to stop at that point too. It was the money, but it was also like my son's getting old enough; he's going to be in school, and I don't want like his friends' parents to possibly come in there and recognize me from there and then
Yeah.
say something. I
Now
also
some
didn't
soccer
want
mom's like, hey,
yeah,
you ate my vagina last
right.
week.
I didn't, or I like didn't want to stay there long enough that like he would be in school that his friends would notice, you know. So I'm like, I got to get out of this game far enough in advance.
And that
like,
really awkward moment when he would walk in.
Yeah, because you know, and that had happened.
Oh no, it's happened a
It
lot.
had happened,
Yeah.
and so that like really clicked.
I had a
and
father
was like,
and son
can't.
walk in on their daughter.
The sister, yeah.
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 And they would walk out
Yep.
every time she went on stage.
Yeah, that was I had my college professor my business professor. He walked in. And I was so fucking embarrassed. I looked over because I was like spinning around the pole, and I look over and I see him, and I was like, oh fuck. And I literally just dropped to the ground, and I like grabbed myself. I'm like, I didn't know what to do. Yeah. I mean, like, this dude's, teaching me to get my degree in college, and he's seen all my goodies.
Yep.
And then
did you pass?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah, you better have. Yeah.
And he kept coming in every once in a while. So I don't know. And then I had kids from that same class that came in because they found out from him. And then they would come in.
Motherfucker, that son of a bitch.
And they were in the military, so they bring their military buddies. Which, whatever. I mean, it's more money, so it is what it is. Yep. But and then my son's dad and his brother came in one time. That was embarrassing because he stood up and he goes, "I fucked her. She has my baby." I'm like, oh my god, shut the fuck up.
And there is a reason right there that we are not together anymore.
Right.
Fuck.
Right? Yeah. I was like, dear God. And then his
and
brother's
that's why
like,
we don't let boyfriends in.
Yeah. That, and I had a boyfriend that came in there one time, and I didn't want him in there because I'm like, I'm working. I don't want you in here because you're going to ruin my money. Yeah. And I didn't want him in there, but nobody else knew who he was. And so I had to go get, I want to say it was or it was the pastry chef to get him out because he wouldn't leave.
No, it happens all the time.
I did, and I'm glad you guys made that enforce that because it fucked up money pretty bad.
If you didn't work in the industry, and you're coming from the outside as a significant other, it doesn't work out too well.
No, they think they're protecting you, but they really just get jealous and very possessive. It does nothing good for you.
Their ego gets attacked.
I don't know. Do you guys remember? I don't remember if she went by this at the club.
Yeah.
So
she was super cool.
So
we got drama.
Drama in the LBC.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, a lot of it. But her fiance was in there the second night I worked there. It was towards the end of day shift, but he came in and he was on the tip rail while she was working, and then I got up there and she tried to come at me because she thought that I was trying to steal her fiance. I was like, I didn't even know that you were engaged. I didn't know that was your fiance. I just went over to take the dollar from in front of him, and she tried to beat my ass upstairs because she thought I was trying to take him. He was nasty. I didn't want him, and I wouldn't have touched anything after her.
Did you tell her that you had taste buds?
I did not, but that's a good one. And you know what's really funny is after that point, she actually...
Dave's just throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Did you ask her if she had pores?
No, I was like, I've got taste buds. Like, I have taste.
Yeah.
Oh. Jesus. I just said down. Taste buds. I probably should have had buds.
Do you have a belly button?
No, it was like, I have taste.
I was so confused on where you were going with that.
Maybe you should do another 10 minutes.
I need crayons.
She ran off with a guy that I got engaged to while I worked there. She ended up somehow, I don't know how, but got him, and they dipped off to California. And then they had a baby.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did he also just dip out from California?
He did.
Kinda,
he did dip out. But he tried to, get me to wait for him. Because he was like, she's crazy. I'm just trying to get her to leave me alone. I'm like, yeah, that's
So I took her across the country to California.
Yep.
And said goodbye.
Tuck and roll, bitch.
Yep. But then when they came back to Iowa to visit, she came to my apartment, waited for somebody, because it was at Bennett.
Nice.
Waited for somebody to let her in because it was a secure building. Once she got in, she came up to my apartment because she asked him where it was. And she came up to my apartment and tried to tell me this whole big story. It pissed me off. And I told her to get out of my apartment. I said, this is my safe space. This is my son's space. Safe space. Get out.
Boundaries.
She wouldn't. So I reached up and under the hair and grabbed it and yanked her out of my apartment and threw her 2 flights of stairs. And I had chunks of her hair in my hand. I do not like that person at all.
Bestie.
Hey,
no.
Equal rights. Equal rights.
Definitely not.
Hey, girl on girl crime. It's all right. It's all right.
Rights. Right?
And that was not the only one I pushed downstairs. I did push a couple downstairs at the yard too.
We are advocates for female violence.
Is your nickname Dr.
I will absolutely. I love seeing girls fight each other. I don't know what it is, but I'm just it's
great
fucking
awesome.
It's pretty fun.
Even if I am supposed to be running over to stop it, it's a good time. But I don't
So
like
I
to
had-
put my
holy
hands
shit.
on
I had 2 older sisters, so even before the strip club, I always had to be the bouncer and break up my sisters.
wrestling up fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Many of Christmases ruined. Fuck, good times.
No, I saw a fight in the dressing room once where 2 girls and another one were fighting, and one was running towards the bathroom, and then instead of hitting her, she swung but grabbed her fucking wig and ripped it off and then just ran back over to where the trash can was in the doorway and slam dunks it in the fucking trash can. And it was glorious. That was like my favorite fight between girls. And then she came over and started swinging and shit too. But another girl, the second one that I mentioned, pulled it out of the trash can and went and took it and put it in the fucking toilet. So double dunking that motherfucker. It was wild.
I actually recently just ran into a girl that used to work there, and I cannot for the life of me remember her dancing name.
Describe her.
It started with an L. She was just a shorter mixed girl, really black hair, like dark black hair, and she would get shit face wasted. Always wore like a little it almost looked like an evening gown, but almost like an evening gown, but it was like a shorter one. And she would always talk to the extremely old guys. I can't, honestly, I mean, I could probably figure it out, but I just ran into her not too long ago at a friend's house. She was dating one of the friends. Her husband apparently died recently from overdosing on cocaine. He ate 2 8-balls.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Why
That's not a good time.
Like, was he trying to hide it or what? Like, or he just like?
No, he just did it. Like, he thought that he'd be fine, I guess. And she was like, "Yeah, he died right there on the floor." I was like, "Cool."
Wow,
bye.
That's wild.
Yeah.
They still have the tape marking?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You said he died right there.
She literally pointed to the floor and was like, "He died right there. He fell off that chair and he died right there." And I was like, "That's disgusting."
That's fucking wild.
Did anybody in the corner try to give him CPR?
Nobody was home.
Nobody was home?
They walked in. It had to, right after it happened, pretty much. They walked in and he was on the floor. Yeah. I was like, "So, like, you don't do that here anymore, right?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "It's not allowed here anymore at all." I'm like, "Good, because that would be horrible if it happened again."
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
They say, like, an overdose can be survived if you got the right medical treatment in time. A lot of
Or
times.
the paramedics don't give up at Quick Trip. There was a girl who fucking left once to go on break and never came back. We had no idea what happened to her. Just left and was gone.
Okay.
Like, trunk left, everything. Her name started with a K. Oh, fuck. It wasn't like Katie or Cat or anything. It was a weird fucking...
Calico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she never came back. Come to find out, she fucking died at Quick Trip.
Oh
and
my
they fucking
God.
zapped her twice to bring her back. She died twice at Quick Trip. And then
come back to
like
work, though?
8 months later, she came back as a customer and was just like apologetic and all this shit like that. Then asked if if we still had her stuff because she knew a girl that was going to start dancing and she was going to give it to her. And I was like, that was 8 months ago. Like, that shit's gone. I mean, you can go up there and look, but more than likely that shit's gone.
Oh,
and it was. Like,
yeah, I remember that girl that left and went and got caught for prostitution. She always wore the really high boots that had all the rhinestones. It's really pretty.
Blonde?
Yes. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
That
that.
really. That
I was
was
like, that's so sad because I was like, "You're so pretty.
That's one of the
you
ones
made
you thought
so
was
much money."
Yeah. You think
I
she's
thought
a
she was a
professional
prude.
in and out.
Just
and
the
then
way she
suddenly she's a
acted.
professional fucking hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
I was
In the
like-
back of a freaking baby raper van.
And I was just like, that was the turning point for me. At the point, like, I thought like all of the dancers that I knew were just like these fucking people that I understood that, like that my perspective of them was vastly different than the life that they actually lived. And I was like, oh, this is reality. Like this girl like literally
Well, it's like
goes
I said, what happens
and-
once they leave, you have no idea who that person is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
So-
for most of the people, you don't know their real
Fuck,
name. You don't know
but
nothing.
even
They're
like,
coming in.
I could say something to your face and turn the fuck around, and I'm not the same person.
Yeah.
So it's just even for me, like being upstairs in that dressing room and interacting with all of them, there's still shit that you just didn't know, and it just floored you once you found out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
even
that's
now,
wild.
like when I travel for work, I don't fucking people ask me what I do, and I'm sitting at the bar. I tell them I'm a fucking rocket scientist. They have fucking no idea. They're never gonna see me again.
Rocket scientist.
Well, I mean, maybe not that, but
Astronaut.
yeah. I'd be like, I'm a
You wanna
fucking
wear blue
professional
sky, blue
gunsmith,
origin, whatever the
you
fuck
know,
it's
like-
called.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fuck, I just left SpaceX. What you talking
I
about,
wax
bro?
beavers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
taints, gooch,
Yep.
whatever.
You might just say you're a phlebotomist. You just draw blood.
Yep. Every day, just sticking needles in motherfuckers, drawing blood. Then they start asking you shit. So I got this tattoo that's a heartbeat thing right on my arm. And I had this lady walk into my job and start explaining how that it's missing one particular drop before the rest of the thing. And she like started drawing it out on a piece of paper in front of me. and like is explaining it to me, and I'm just like standing there like, this is crazy. Like I never really expected my tattoos to ever spark that kind of like conversation like that.
A diagram.
But I mean, like she's in there to like ask me questions about like fucking IT shit and like getting the viruses removed from whatever. But like she started it with this whole rant and was like 6-7 minutes of giving me details that I was like, damn, I didn't know. I just picked out like part of the thing and I showed it to my artist and he's like, yeah, fucking bet. And he's like, here's the stencil. Man, whatever. I don't know. Right. I wasn't going for scientifically accurate.
Exactly.
But she seemed to think it was pretty cool, and I was like, well, that's an interesting take on life, lady. Thanks.
I had a guy fucking scold me because I didn't have Joker in my fucking Batman tattoo. And I'm like, dude, he's fucking right there. What are you talking about? And he's like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm sorry. Like,
you dumb motherfucker.
Like,
that's fucking hilarious. People fucking just embarrassing the shit out of themselves, you know? Like, some people don't know how to handle that too. Like, you know, they make it even more awkward by like trying to escalate even further, like after they're proven wrong and shit. And like
they're a squirrel backed into a corner.
Yeah, and it's like like, dude, I don't want to fucking fight with you.
Double down.
Like, but I will. I'll kill you, motherfucker.
From Rock Island, you don't know shit.
I'm psycho, motherfucker. Like, you know, fuck with me.
Sidebar, but just a question I had for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear of any other girls who had experiences with anybody that worked there that lied about sleeping with them?
Do what now?
Wait, huh?
Girls lying about sleeping with
No, guys lying that they slept with the girl.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I could tell you. I could tell you several about
fucking pole liquor.
Still on my friends list.
Back rubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's
Hey,
creepy.
to be fair, I never lied about who I had slept with.
No, I know
also,
you didn't.
and
but
everybody knew who
I'm not. I mean, like, I'm not gonna name names, but yeah, I absolutely know people that said they slept with people and that they clearly didn't. So I understand.
Well,
yeah,
wasn't me. I'm clean.
I found out about a few of them about like 4 years ago.
Really?
And it just hilarious.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Never would
totally.
happen ever. So.
Wasn't any of us, was it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think I ever fucking. I mean, like.
It was you, John.
I was
It's
always
time
proud
to
of the
call
bitches
you.
that I
Had to be one of them.
I mean, he could have been.
He
I
was
don't know.
mad
He
in
licked the
love
pole
with
for
what-
$10 fucking. You know, some of us
He
eat
tried to
scabs.
save it.
Some of us lick the pole. You know.
I'm the sickest motherfucker this side of the sippy. I'll make you think twice. My flow so trippy. You take another shot till your head feel tipsy. Believe me or not, you had better call Ripley's. I feel what I got from the bottom to the top. That blood in my veins, you know I won't stop. I'm another one to hear a pretty good job. It's 213 gang banging your mouth. So what you gonna say? You know we don't play. That's right, little bitch. Better run away. 213 is here to stay. Once again, we don't fucking play. So before you start giving us a second glance, make sure you got equipped on some big boy pants. Everything is timed right in this funky little dance. So nothing happens in life. Lift up the chance. Brown chicken, brown cow. How you like us now? Yeah, can you feel me, bitch? Brown chicken, brown cow. How you like us now? Yeah, can you feel the shit? Brown chicken, brown cow. How you like us now? Yeah, can you feel me, bitch? Brown chicken, brown cow. How you like us now? Yeah, can you feel the shit?
Many girls.
So many.
He was nice too, but yeah.
So
he was
you remember, right?
Yeah.
Afterwards, okay. So like perfect because this was after John and after Dave were there. Was a customer. He was a.
He's a guy that
he was a meth-ridden. Well, he had
fucking alcohol bottle.
Huge amounts of fucking Adderall. Like he would sell it to the dancers, but he was like a customer. He was a fucking customer basically at other strip clubs, and then he got a job at the pastry chef gave him a fucking job, and this dude is like hyperactive, like ADHD. Fucking. Yeah. He ends up working his way up to being the box guy basically. But like he ended up stealing and getting fired. Anyway, point being.
That's why he got fired.
Yeah, and to further that along, just to give you some juicy insider details, the club got robbed. Right?
What?
Yeah. So check this out. This is why it's fun. I had at one point described the perfect way to get away with heisting that fucking place, and to out loud. And so right. So like I'm still working there and everything, but like. It's the person I told probably is the one that did it, and I'm just like, oh, whoops.
Like, where's my cut?
So like, so because like
15%.
It's like it was like, oh, you can, and there's a perfect time in the fucking like, when it's writing the fucking hard drive that you can fucking literally take the fucking DVR from the place. All of the codes were like just it's the same.
Yeah.
The digits, right?
If I walked up to the machine and saw the thing,
the digits to pop the drawer to get the key. And it's like, oh, there's a whole like system thing, and I was just like, well, this is how you would do it, and then so like it was really kind of interesting that the motherfucker ended up probably going down the road and doing that.
God.
Yeah.
But that fucking dude was a creeper. And I mean, like, I can't lie. I bought drugs from him. You know what I mean? Like, I fed into the problem, but it was convenient because the motherfucker just brought it in. It was just right there, and then it was like, okay, and then I can middleman shit for fucking dancers and make my money.
Right?
So
no shame in that.
Take your pick. Yep.
I mean, everybody's got a hustle of sorts. So,
For sure.
but
Hustle.
that fucking dude. We can go on about him for fucking. I could go on about him for days.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's another one. He ended up co-signing a fucking car loan for a dancer.
Nice.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, I would need.
All she had to do was touch his dick, and she got a car from him. I was like, hell yeah, good for you.
She touched his dick, and that's it.
Yeah, I guess so. He was.
Dave, you could have had a car.
She's like, I'd have taken the whole load.
I got 2 hands.
Maybe in my hand with gloves on, and I'm like.
And one of those like COVID fucking
the COVID shield.
Off.
Yeah.
Need some fucking safety gear. Get your PPE on. Splash guards. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Nah, man. It's a
welding mask.
Like the gas mask.
All right.
Don't want to catch no love.
All right, shut collar, get my practice up.
Oh fuck.
Nice. What else?
We got any topics?
I don't know.
Wheel of fucking
Any grudges?
Any
grudges you're holding? Because we've had a couple of people come on and have grudges.
Yeah.
I apparently had someone who held a fucking 14-year-old grudge against me. So I'm curious, do you have any grudges to anybody that's here, or maybe a past dancer or bouncer? That you want to call them out on?
I will call her a house mom because that's what pastry chef introduced her to me as.
Is this
No.
Oh.
It would be his now wife.
Oh, Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She came up to me in the dressing, and I mean, I don't know if you guys remember. I was really tiny then. I was like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Tiny. And she came up to me and told me I was fat and that I needed to lose weight.
So she had jealousy.
Yeah.
And it pissed me off. She was like, well, you might think that you're skinny, but you're not in shape. And
which means you probably said something, or pastry chef said something very positive about you. And she did not fucking like that.
No.
Yeah, but she, I mean, I wouldn't say I hold a grudge. I just thought it was really fucking rude.
No, definitely. She had an attitude quite often.
Yeah, she hated a lot of people there.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if it was because like took her out like over, because she was a dancer. She worked at Duke's, and like when they started dating, he said, "No, you can't dance anymore." And I don't know if that's
it was like a grudge against him. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. And I wouldn't
you
say
took this away from me, and now you're making me work here and fucking doing this and basically rubbing my nose in it.
Do you remember fiance, the one that she got pregnant by? Yep.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's a grudge. I think she had a grudge against me because she thought I was trying to take him from her. Because he got invited on a party bus that I had for my birthday. Nice. And we ended up coming there afterwards, and you guys gave us one of the corner things. That was pretty cool. But yeah, she had a grudge against me. I didn't care. Like, if you don't like me, you don't like me. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to fucking make my money.
Right. Yeah.
So
that is a good attitude.
Business oriented.
Did any of your family members ever find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Did you get shunned? Did you get kicked out of the cult?
No, but
that was an awkward Christmas.
No.
Your dad didn't subscribe to your OnlyFans?
Who was it?
God, no.
Who was it?
So
I've heard of that.
My mom found out first because I was asking her to watch my son on the weekend so I could work. I told her I was working at a bar.
What bar?
I just told her a bar. That's very vague. Sure. But then I got extremely sick with like the flu or something, and I was like hopped up on cold meds, and I was like deathly sick. Made her come pick up my kid, And I was like sitting there talking to her, and I just pulled my shirt down and was like, Mom, look at my nipple piercings I got so I can work at the titty club. She's like, excuse me? I said, yeah, I strip. And she was like, oh, whatever. Is it paying your bills? I said, yep. She goes, all right. So she didn't care. But then the Pork Expo was in town. And my
good money weekend.
Yes. My stepdad was friends with some pig farmers, and they came in, they saw me, and they called my stepdad and told him. Now, mind you, this is not the first thing he found out. Did Mom already know? Yep, Mom already knew.
Okay.
This is not the first thing he found out from them. First, it was when I was in high school, that he found out that I was having sex in a cabin. It was called the Stabbin' Cabin back home.
Oh, nice.
But he found out from them that I was having sex because some of them, the hunters, walked in and saw us going at it. So that's how they found that out. And then he found out from the same people that I was stripping.
These poor producers, they just know my daughter.
Right?
Better than I do. The trauma I've endured.
And so he told my mom, he's like, well, she's fucking done. We're just fucking done. She goes, if you're not going to pay her bills, then shut up, because she has to pay her bills somehow and support her kid. So. But those are the only ones that know. Nobody else in my family knows.
Oh, that's cool.
My dad shunned me for a while when I started working at Hooters.
Okay.
It's like,
but he doesn't know about the strip club.
No.
Yeah,
no, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
All my family knows.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. It's not what people think it is. I mean, we're not just going around hopping on dicks and going at it. Some of them do.
Most of you.
Yeah. Some of them do. But not all of us.
Yeah.
Not all of us. So.
Mine's all dead, so.
Way to make
We're
it
your
morbid,
family
bro.
now.
I'm up for adoption. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
we're all family in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, in the fucking club. I'm thankful that I don't work there anymore. It was a good time, but boy,
some of you guys, we did get close enough to you. You were like family, and we watched out for each other, and it was. I mean, I definitely had some good experiences and some good like opportunities working there for sure. So I mean, and
working at the car wash.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the bikini car wash. Yeah.
Yeah, that I had to fucking rent a tent and drill into the fucking concrete. Like the owners love that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Gotta make that money.
Yep.
The people want what
Cops
the people
came.
want.
It was awesome.
They where there's titties, there's customers.
Police. Oh, what?
Well, police.
That too.
I mean, it kind of depends. Yeah,
they
sometimes.
enjoyed them too.
Yeah.
You weren't one of the dancers that dated the police?
No, that was dancer name.
No.
Yeah, I know
yeah,
that you're. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was thinking of the stripper name.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But wild times.
Yeah.
Fucking fake tits, man. That girl. She let me stay with her once when your apartment was getting inspected, and I had to be out of there. So I like packed my shit up and got to sleep at her house for a couple of days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh. Yeah, she always talked to me about her dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all I really ever heard about was her dog, and then her dating me.
Oh, really?
She was proud of that. What's that?
You shit out her window too, or no?
No.
You shit out her window.
No, I spent a lot of time with her. We used to go drinking together a lot. And I would spend like her one apartment that I forget where it was at, but in that
she lived in Ames for a while, I think.
Yeah, and I used to spend a lot of time drinking with her, hanging out with her, and I remember once I got so shit faced because I was playing lawn darts with some guy that she picked up, and we drank like 2 bottles. Like it's like when the honey Jack Daniels came out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We went 2 bottles of that, and then like I was just sick in her bathroom. And
yeah, usually 2 bottles of Jack will do that to her.
And she just fucking sat with me.
She was kind of an odd duck, but I really liked her.
She was very odd.
But I really liked her. She was.
She really reminded me of my half sister.
Yeah, she was. I mean, she was always nice to me. I never had any issues with her by any means. And she was always really like. There was times where you don't walk out of there with any money, and I'm like, shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I have a kid, I need to feed him, I have to pay my bills, and she was nice enough. She would loan you the money, or sometimes she'd just be like, here, just take it, like you need to be taken care of. She was nice, and she always had good like tips and stuff to like get dances.
I did what I could to make her happy because she gave me money, and like I did.
If you pissed her off, then you got it from management.
Right? Yeah. There was she was a high tier in the hierarchy of like who's seniority.
Well, she got like once we came there, she got in with the right people, and
she established herself
with everybody.
And honestly, she was a really hard fucking worker.
Oh fuck
yeah! When she came there,
so
you take care of her, she took care of you.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it's wild, man. Like,
Do you remember the chick that had the triangle-shaped patch of hair above her badge?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Harry Dorito.
Little blonde chick?
The Harry Dorito.
She does not like me.
I'm sure
She doesn't like a lot of people.
Yeah, you know.
I
She's drunk all the
saved
time.
her.
Thought everybody
She
was
was
out to
friends
get her. Yeah.
And called me because they were at a bar on 4th near where Fong's was. There's a bar that's downstairs.
Yeah.
A guy had roofied her. And so I drove. She called me. I drove, picked her both up. And her friend was just an absolute bitch to me. But she absolutely did not like me.
Shit's fucking wild.
Yeah, she was. Ugh.
There were some definite hot messes in that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Little dick.
It was just an enlarged
The big
clit.
clit, yeah.
The next step is with a man with a little dick.
Oh god, she was such an ass to me.
She was
Yeah,
drunk all
she was-
the fucking
yeah,
time.
she was
She was
always-
to everybody.
Poured drinks on me.
Oh yeah.
Pissed on me.
Fucking fell down the stairs all the time.
Yes, that was always.
She fell face first
comical.
into the stage onto the tip rail one
Yeah.
time when she was trying to talk to a guy. She went to put her hand down on the tip rail and missed. And went,
Schmackadoodles.
yeah, oh yeah. And the girls she came with. Whew.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the Minnesota girls.
Yeah. Questionable.
Definitely a pimp.
Pimping ain't easy.
Fuck, man. Anybody got a tip for the week? We gotta wrap this shit up.
Shoot.
I mean, wrapping it up is probably a good idea.
That is a
That's a
great
good tip.
idea.
That's
If you don't want kids, or
Wrap
diseases.
your tip.
You're gonna have fun. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Dental Dan. Hefty.
I would say
Saran wrap.
Wimpy.
yes, hefty wrap. What's the one that you just push it and it seals?
Cling wrap.
Yeah, no.
Saran wrap.
It's like
Tupperware?
press and seal.
Press and seal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reynolds wrap.
I just wrap shit in aluminum foil and I pray for the best.
The
you know?
Tin Man.
We're going for some abrasion action.
You'd have the same effect as like if you tried to chew tinfoil, as if you
Oh,
tried to
wow.
fuck with tinfoil.
Wait.
I wonder how many radio stations you'd get.
Right?
Let me just move your pubic hair to the left. And then
You just, like-
IKGGO.
Yeah. Hold your pinky toe right here.
I can put my ear to your muff. I can get the election results.
Hello. I would say don't ignore the guys who aren't flaunting their money because they're usually the ones that have it and they will spend it. The ones who are showing it off usually don't give two shits. They want to get everything for free.
Yep. Very good.
Yeah,
Very
that's definitely been an experience I've seen as well. So, fuck, man, I think that's gotta wrap it up for this fucking Topless Tuesday, and it was a great fucking one because you know,
free the nipple.
yeah, free those nipples. Fuck yeah! So, Amanda, thank you so much for coming on to our show.
Yeah, thanks
Yes.
for having me.
Thank you.
Thank
We know there's avid listeners out there that want to ask us questions, and they can get those to us. We're at David.
It's David now.
David.
Jesus.
Government
horrible.
name.
The Tip Rail Podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah, because we're professional as fuck,
Or
right?
the Facebook page.
Or the Facebook
Or
page.
you can leave a comment on Spotify or Amazon where you find our podcast.
Any of that shit. Tell your fucking friends.
Send us pictures. We don't give a fuck.
Big John, what do you got to say at the end of the fucking show?
Don't get stuck in anything that I wanted.
Potholes included. Fuck yeah.
So they're good for anything.
And if you do, send pictures.
Flexible morals.
Picture it didn't fucking happen, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So, peace.
See you next Tuesday.